Hey, what's up everybody, it's Priyanjoni. So I want to do a really quick walkthrough of the gear and setup that I used in that recent live remix video I did. Mama Said Knock You Out. The setup I also used in my live stream mix, A State of Cornfields #1. At the time I'm making this video, I actually have to take apart the setup that I have and bring something else in. So before I do that, I wanted to do a rig rundown of how I set everything up, how I have the sequencer, the sampler, and the synthesizer with the DJ gear all set up. Because it's not your typical 2 decks and a mixer configuration. As you can see here, it's a lot more. So we'll get to that, but first, a word from our sponsor, Direct Music Service. DMS is an online database for working DJs and mix artists. It's the one-stop shop where you can get your music from for your gigs. It's a searchable, organized database with thousands of edits, remixes, and different versions of your favorite tracks from many different genres. You can now save some money and get a discount using one of these 2 coupon codes. Use the code PJMonthly and get 30% off your first month off any monthly subscription. Use the coupon code PJYearly and get 10% off your entire first year of any yearly subscription. Go to directmusicservice.com today to sign up. All right, so how we have this set up is we have 2 CDJ 3000s for our main deck. And I have it connected to the computer in export mode so that it behaves and sounds just like when I use a flash drive. So I have the advantage of the audio enhancements when it upscales the sampling. I'm using a DJM V10. It's a 6-channel mixer. So I have the CDJs on channel 3 and channel 4. Over here, I have the TSP16. It's a TORAIZ instrument. It is a sampler sequencer. I also have the Pioneer DJ TORAIZ Squid over here. This is a sequencer. I have the AS1 over here, which is an analog synthesizer, also by TORAIZ. And I have my GT1 guitar effects. This keyboard is here so I can control the live stream, because like I said, I also use this on the setup on a live stream. So because the computer is all the way over here, my 16-inch MacBook Pro. And all the way over here, we have an XP2, a DDJ XP2, but I was using that more on the live stream. For this setup, for the Mama Said Knock You Out live remix, I didn't really use the XP2, but it was sitting here in the video. So I'm going to switch over to the microphone of the camera. And the way I have it set up is there's 2 outputs coming out of the sampler. There's no outputs coming out of the Squid because there is no audio coming from the Squid. It's the sequencer. And the AS1 has 1 set of outputs. And the outputs coming out of the sampler is, the main outputs are here, 1 and 2, and 2 and 3 and 4, I mean, is on channel 2. And when I press play, I have a kick on channel 1, hi-hat and snare on channel 2. And if you look over here, you can tell which one's the kick. Kick's right there. Snare and hi-hat. And then the bass line's on channel 5. And when you play them together, it sounds like this. And what's cool here is I'm not using the step sequencer of the TSP16. It's actually sequenced over here on the Squid, which is also synced over to the AS1. For the AS1, you saw in the video, I was variating the filter, so that's what this knob is. And in each one of the instruments, I can actually add some reverb using the built-in reverb on the mixer. And I can do little tricks I can do little tricks where the reverb will only affect the hi-hat. Same with the bass line. And on this mixer, I have the acapella for Mama Said Knock You Out.
Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years. I'm rocking my peers, put suckers in fear.
And when you saw me hitting the hot cues, I was actually starting on this part of the vocals.
I came up with a funky rhyme.
I really like that part where it says I came up with a funky rhyme because I was doing a funky style performance. And of course the GT1 was hooked up to number 6 with a little bit of reverb, and I had the beat effects on a delay that was really, really tight. And the reason why I was using the reverb here and the delay on here is so that the delay would be synced to the tempo of the track we're doing. And also so I have more control, I have hands-on control of the reverb rather than diving into the GT1's menu, because it's not readily available with this really small configuration. And of course, for my live stream, I had my microphone up here, and I'm using a wireless keyboard to control OBS, so I could just use this as my proto hotkey controller so that I can switch scenes using the first 4 numbers. And of course, I always have my On For You LEDs, one in pink and the other in blue. Guitar pedal, it's my expression pedal. I use it for volume. And the EVH is over here with brand new strings because it got yucky from all the live streaming we did. So yeah, a lot of folks always ask me what's the point of 6 channels on the V10, and a setup like this is why you would need so many channels, because even with 2 deck sources, 2 CDJs, you need some room to multi-output your sampler. And mind you, the sampler can actually do 4 pairs of outputs and take up the remaining channels after your CDJs are set up. So you could fill all 6 channels with just the sampler and the 2 CDJs. I only used 2 of those channels, and I left one for the bass line and the other for my guitar. So yeah, if you want to get any of these Pioneer DJ or TORAIZ items, I'm going to leave some product links down in the pinned comment below. If you're ready to order them today, be sure to pick them up from Zounds. They have one of the easiest to qualify for payment plan programs that you can find online. Be sure to check it out in the links below. If you got any questions, comments, or anything to add about the setup that I have here, please leave them in the comment section below. Would love to hear your thoughts, answer any questions, or learn anything new about the setup that I have that I haven't covered in this video today. If you like this video, please smash that like button. And if it's your first time here and you found this video useful, please click that subscribe button. And don't forget to click that little bell icon so you get a notification the next time I upload a video. And don't forget to add me on Instagram, because sometimes I do sneak peeks of my upcoming YouTube videos over there, or I sometimes share content that I don't normally share here on YouTube. All right, take care. Thanks for watching.